morning, guys. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show. Happy Thursday. These girls want to do whatever they want to do. That's okay. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show, where we are having confessions and conversations about your everyday life and finances. Hope everybody's having a marvelous Thursday so far. If not, if you're just getting up, it's going to be a good day. I promise you on this side of the living, as my grandpa used to say. So it's going to be an amazing, amazing day. My name is Yamiche Jojo Wade. I am the only Live Past Crazy specialist. So what better place to be than here with me? So I hope you guys are. This day started. Oh, excuse me. We are still 3 days into the Girl Scout Challenge, and we're doing good so far. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Co-host. How are you?
Peachy, peachy, peachy.
All righty. You got your snorkel curl again. You
It
gotta
look,
get him.
it will not twirl like it's just gonna. It want to do whatever it won't do.
It's still cute. Let it do what it do then. Just let it
Hey,
do what it do, right?
that's right. How you doing this morning?
Awesome sauce, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Doing fairly well over here. Excited about some things we have going on. But I'm excited too to be here to share with you guys this morning. Good morning, Mr. Valerie. Thank you for joining us as well for the Fearless Morning Show, guys. I'm Lynn Dimmons, America's #1 financial rebound coach. Yeah, I said it, America's #1. We first want to say thank you for joining us, but we also want to say if this is in any way educational, entertainment, make sure that you share the information out, get it out to your network, to your community, because we all know, I don't know anyone who doesn't want to level up in your money, right? And if you don't want to level up, don't worry about that. I got you, boo. I'll take care of your part too. How about some of that? Well,
Right.
welcome to the Fearless Morning Show, y'all. That's all I got to say. True confessions and conversations over here, over there, and just about everywhere. Don't forget to share this out. Also, remember, if your folks don't have Facebook, we have YouTube. We got them covered, right? We got you covered. But what I want to share with you this morning, yesterday we were talking about the kids in the Cookie University. That's it, the Girl
Yeah.
Scouts Cookie University. Well, y'all, I have some more Girl Scouts at my door again that I had to turn away. It's just too many. It's too many of them out there. I didn't realize there were so many Girl Scouts.
Girl,
I'm
we don't
taking
play.
like
We be
this
on
year.
it.
They are coming out of the woodworks. You hear me? All of them are coming out the woodworks. But what I want to share with you guys this morning for the financial confession and conversation, those girls are on there. They're developing their skills. But I have 3 money skills that you must master. All right? 3 money skills that you must master. These are non-negotiable money skills that you must master if you're doing what you're called to do. If you're truly living in your purpose, 3 money skills that you must master. And you hear me say it all the time. You probably know what they are before I even say it. But just in case you don't know, is make your money, keep your money, and grow your money. All right. So in looking at this, guys, making your money, and this is a true confession and conversation over here, because I'm sure that you can relate to this. We've all heard this before, right? More money, more problems, right? More money, more problems. Yeah, I said that right. I left the R and the E off of that second more. But when you think about it, why are there more problems when there's more money? What tends to happen? What are the habits that we tend to continue in when we do start making more money? I know when I started making more money in my job, what was the first thing I did? I needed a better car because I'm making more money. I needed better clothes now. I had to upgrade my wardrobe because I'm making more money. Oh, I need to live in a different neighborhood now because I'm making more money. How many of you can relate to that, right? We go through these situations and circumstances in our lives. So making our money in most cases tend not to always be the problem, except for some, let me just say this, except for some entrepreneurs, making your money might be a problem when you initially start out, right? So you have to figure out and get brilliant at making and generating the money for your life. And most people do that, right? Most people have figured out some sort of way that they can now make money in their lives, whether that's going to a job, having multiple jobs, or starting their own business. So that's typically not the problem area for most people, right? So, and what I want you to do as I go through each of these different segments is to rate yourself. Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5, right? With 1 being, I am the absolute worst at making my money, and 5 meaning I am the best at making my money, right? Where do you fall within that scale, 1 to 5? And then, so if we're talking about making your money, that's the first money skill that you must master, guys, because ultimately your money management is your business. Whether you think you have a business or not, the way that you manage your money is your business. So the number 2 money skill that you must master, guys, is keeping your money. Hello, somebody. What do we do when we start making that money? What, tomorrow's Friday, just got paid. Friday night, right? Remember that back in the day? You ain't always been saved. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
What do we do? As soon as the money gets in, what do? We go spend. We haven't taken a moment out. What's most important, guys, is ultimately what is left at the end of the day, right? What do you have left at the end of the day? And those of you who followed us for some time, you've heard me say this before. Think about all the money that is coming to your life. From the time you were a child, you lost a tooth, you got money. From the time you were, yeah, right? Yes, ma'am, I do it all over here. They said the triple threat, I think I got 5. Okay, what's the 5? Okay, whatever, never mind. We're going to keep it moving over here because we got to help y'all make your money, keep your money, and what? Grow your money over here. So let's keep it moving here, guys. And keeping your money, ultimately, at the end of the day, is what you have left that's going to be most important. You have to have these discussions because oftentimes when we start making more money, what do we try to do? What do we want to do? We want to go out and celebrate, right? We want to have that feeling of euphoria that you get for that time being with that spending brings. That's why retail therapy is a real thing for people, right? You can really go to, and now, you know, in our community, many of us don't go and see a therapist. We say, no, I got Jesus. I don't need a therapist. Okay. But I'm going to leave that alone for right now. What I'm saying is retail therapy is a real thing, and those are real. It's not a disease, but it acts as if it is a disease within your money, so that now it becomes an issue for us in keeping our money. See, that's a money skill that you need to master, keeping your money. So you say, Lyndon, how do I move? How do I transition? How do I act 2019? That's our hashtag this year, y'all. Act 2019, Action-Centered Transformation. Good morning, Pastor Irwin. Thank you so much for joining. I don't know what time it is where you are, but thank you for joining in with us as well. Act 2019 is your Action-Centered Transformation 2019. So keeping your money, basically looking at your cash flow. What do you have left at the end of the day? So you say, well, Lynn, how do I get to this point? How do I transition so that I can now transform the way that I'm managing my money? Because managing your money is your business. So if you look at it, guys, ultimately what you need to do, first of all, take care of your personal finances, right? Ensure, oh, it's 8:25 p.m. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. I wanted to make sure that you take some time now to sit down with your family And because money management is your business, you need to manage this just like it's your business. You need to bring your family together as if you guys are financial planners, financial advisors, sitting together and looking at it and say to each other, how can we keep more of our money? What are some of those things that we're doing in this family as individuals that's taking away from our process of being able to make, keep, and grow our money? And when you take the opportunity to sit down with your family and do this, you're doing the same things that you would do if you had a business or if you owned, or that they do in corporate America. You think they just sit down and don't pay any attention to what's happening inside of those budgets and those spreadsheets, what's going out and what's coming in? Are they in the black or the green or the red? Where are we, right? So taking that same mindset, developing that same concept for you and your family is going to allow you to keep your cash flow. See, that's what's most important, especially if you're thinking about, I want to build more assets for me and the family so that I can build generational wealth, so that I can pass that on, so that I can leave a legacy. Well, you're not going to go into the bank without any cash flow talking about, I need to make a deposit on this money that I'm going to make in the future, right? That's not going to happen. You have to have cash flow. You have to have money that you are keeping. You've made the money. Now you have to have the money that you are keeping that is ultimately deposited into that bank of you. We're talking about the bank of you right now, y'all. The bank of you and the bank of your family. Okay? So make sure that you're following those steps. The number 3 skill that you must master, guys, non-negotiable here. Growing your money. You say, well, Lynn, how do I grow my money? I can't just go out there and plant the tree and make sure it water. I can't put 20s in the ground and water them and money tree grows up. No, it doesn't. But you do grow your money, right? Because I did have somebody say, I need a money tree. Of course you need a money tree, but you got to figure out what that money tree means for you. How are you going to invest your money? Are you going to invest in the markets? Are you going to invest in real estate? If you're going to invest in real estate, how are you going to invest in real estate? Are you going to invest in residential properties, commercial properties, apartments? Are you going to invest in tax liens? See, you got to figure this thing out for you. How are you going to grow your money? Are you going to ultimately have your own business that is now going to allow you to grow and build equity and all the different things that you can do to grow your money? Because, why do I say this, y'all? Money management is a business. There is no way that you go through this entire process without having a team. Let me give you an example. My husband and I started investing in tax liens. I had no idea the number of people who are involved in a transaction that you need on your team in order to invest in tax liens properly. Why do I say this? Because we invested in an opportunity, y'all. We were like, oh yes, we're gonna do this. We got 7 acres of land coming to us. Did not know, y'all, there are so many other things that you need to do to ensure, right? You think I'm just going to go out here and invest in this tax lien and get this interest, right? But on that, you have to get things, you need to make sure there are clear titles. You need to make sure that you have a lawyer on your team. You need an accountant on your team. You need all these different advisors on your team, okay? When you're moving in these different directions inside of these transactions. So how do you plan to grow your money, right? If you're going to take small chunks of money and invest it, that's you. How are you going to do that? What is the plan? What is the process? What are the steps that you are going to take so that ultimately you can do that? But it is imperative that you know that you must learn these, master these 3 money skills. Not only you mastering the skills, guys, but also teaching your children to master the skills as well. Make your money, keep your money, and grow your money. So take some time out, y'all. Think about it. Do you have a team? Do you have a team of people who can help you, that you can go to? Now, I know it's not feasible for everyone to pay for a money team. I get that. And you don't have to start out paying for a money team, but you do need to start out with a plan and have a long range plan that's going to help you to get to the space that you want to get to. Because at the end of the day, it's about what you own and what you control. Okay? So make sure that in getting these skills and mastering these skills that you have an understanding of what it is, because money management is your business. It is your business. It's your business in your personal life, and it's your business inside of your business if you happen to be an entrepreneur. Hello, somebody. And that's another broadcast, because there are a lot of us out here as entrepreneurs who are not taking the roadmap that we need to take. We haven't even created a roadmap when it comes to our money. How do you expect to be profitable if you don't know what's coming in and going out and tracking those expenses? What do you need to be doing on a weekly basis, a monthly basis, a quarterly basis, on an annual basis to ensure, right, that you are doing what you need to do fiscally, so that there's fiscal responsibility. Good morning, Risa. Thank you for joining us as well. I hope you're on break. Well, maybe I don't know, you might be off now. All right. That's all I'm going to say. But guys, make sure you make your money, keep your money, grow your money, and do what you are called to do. I'm Lynn Dimmons, America's #1 financial rebound coach. Yeah, I said it, America's #1. I want to invite you guys to check me out. Go to bit.ly/getoffthebus19. bit.ly/getoffthebus19. Okay, good deal. Be safe out there in those streets. Make sure that you go and get the keys, the steps that you need to make your money, keep your money, and grow your money. Also, check out my website, y'all, DimmonsEnterprise.com. That's Dimmons, no demons here, y'all. DEMMONS. All right, Miss Co-host, tried to keep it short this morning, but I'm going to pass it off to you.
All right, good morning, guys. And Lynn, I posted all your links for you over there so that people want to reach out. I also posted the link to our YouTube channel, so if your friends and family do not have Facebook, we do have a YouTube channel with over 300 shows. I don't stop counting after 300. So we have... I want you to go over there and binge watch all the Fearless morning shows over there. The Fearless thought for today is, and I want you guys to take this serious. I read something to y'all yesterday, and it was basically talking about your light and we as women, how we have to dig deeper and our core has to be strong for where we're going, and you got to have the confidence and you have to be brave. But I also want you, with that, I don't want you to hesitate to grow. You cannot grow if you are hesitant all the time. And this is True Confessions and Conversations. And so this message applies to me as well. We can't grow if we are hesitant all the time to do something. You've got to do something. And I learned the hard way that when you are hesitant to grow, that you are teaching, if you have girls and or boys, you are teaching your children to dim their light, to maybe not shine as bright as they could shine, because they have that self-doubt or that fear and they question themselves. So when you hesitate to grow, when you hesitate to grow, it has a ripple effect in your family. Your family may see you and think that you can do great things, but then when you don't step up to it and start doing the things that you need to do, then they assume it's okay for them to do it. And so your children may be living less than, your family may be having less than, because you are not taking the steps to grow. Because when you hesitate to grow because you think you're playing it safe, I don't know. Well, I'm just not going to do that because I don't know and I don't know the way. If you never go, you will never see. If you never try, you will never do. So you've got to do something. And here's my thing. I want to leave this world empty. I truly don't want to give God anything back that he has given to me, period. And so think about that. Do you want... And I don't want to live at the end of my life. Here I am at 60 or 70 trying to make up for what I didn't do in my 30s and my 40s. And please understand, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If that's our starting point, it's our starting point. But if you're in your 20s, 30s, and 40s, now can be your starting point. So that in your 60s, and have you seen that the guy who draws it out on a ruler, your life, how you're born and you go to school up until you're 20 or 21, and then from 21 to 60, you work at somebody else's job every day, and you live for the go start the car. Okay, but you're not even dressed. She gonna tell me she can't be late, but she not dressed for the day.
Okay, first of all,
Your eyes are not even open. Let's talk about some of that. Can I finish my thought, please? Would you like to join in? Okay, so let me finish my thought. So, and on the ruler, the guy says, you're born, you go to school, and once you hit from 20 to 60, you're working for somebody else and you're living for the weekend. And then at 60, that's when you want to retire and start living your life. Well, by that time, you're stressed out, you're angry, you're frustrated. Most of us are overweight, and you're trying to live a life at 60. And that's not fair to you. And it sure ain't fair to the rest of your family. And let me preface, I have to be careful when I say that, because some people truly, that's their dream and that's all they want. And they are more than satisfied with that. And that's okay. It, however, is not the life of me. But I want you to think about, is it worth the sacrifice? Every day you get up and you do the exact same routine of going somewhere for 40 years, working the same job, and then every Thursday or Wednesday, you be like, oh, I can't wait till the weekend. And then you live for just those 2 days. And then you get mad on Sunday because Monday is coming. And then Monday comes, you like, and we on the elevator, good morning, girl, it's Monday, it's Tuesday. Well, we halfway through, it's Wednesday. And the conversation never changes. Surely to goodness, we want more than that. So when we hesitate to grow, we are teaching our children and our friends and our family that it's okay to dim ourselves, because all of us have greatness within us. It's just simply up to you to acknowledge that. Now, your greatness may be trying to burst out the seams of your soul and you're stuffing it back down. And that's why you got headaches and migraines going to that job you hate, or staying in that marriage you hate, or being friends with those people you don't like, or living in that community you wish you left a long time ago. But I'm just saying, look, black girls write. What's this? Brown girls who write. We're going to keep that. We're going to write that out today. Write out, what are you shrinking in? Write out, what are you hesitating about? Write out, why are you, just why?
Right.
Just why? And then when you get that answer, now you can start moving to the next thing once you know the why. But please don't hesitate to grow, guys, because when you do that, you're teaching your girls, you're teaching your children that it's okay to dim their light, to have less than, to not expect more from themselves. And when they expect less from themselves, they will expect less from other people. They will expect less from that job, from that relationship, from those friends, from those people, because they saw somebody else dim their light or shrink, or they saw somebody else hesitate to be the great person that they are. My kids tell me, you know what, I have good girls. They, mommy, you should really do this. I think you'd be great at that. And sometimes I put it off until one of them gets mad, like, I told you, you should be doing this because you're good at it, and you don't listen. And we have that kind of open relationship where they can, respectfully come and share whatever thoughts that they have about anything. But if your children can see you dimming your light, and how many other people see it, and then what are you passing along to them? Remember, we're passing along generational habits, curses, behaviors, attitudes, and moods. I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
Okay. That is it for the Fearless Thought for the day and for the Fearless Morning Show. Right, Miss Margaret? Change the world, because I'm a firm believer that if you can change yourself, you will change your family, we'll change the community, and we will change the world. I absolutely believe that with my entire soul, and I am on a mission to do that. And my friend Miss Margaret is on the mission to do that as well, with Margaret in the mornings with hashtag change the world. Right, Margaret, one day they may beat me up one day, because they be mad at me like, mommy, you said that you were going, and they hold you accountable. We hold each other accountable. Like last night, so y'all know the challenge that we're doing is that, I'm ready, Rosie. Are you drip? This help. I mean, this girl over here. Come on over here and say good morning. She gonna step out. Do your pose again. How you stepped out the bathroom. They can see you clearly. Go ahead. That's how she stepped out the bathroom. She gonna look at me and pose. Just say good morning.
She said, I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm just saying, like, what is you doing with your life? But I'm ready to go. All right, Rosie, put your shoes on. I'm ready. I'm closing out the show. You gonna say good morning to Lynn?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're gonna need the rest of your shirt though before you go out the door.
I'm gonna put on the camera.
Okay, just checking. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Please don't forget to Miss Margaret said, "Hey, Rosie."
Good morning, Miss Margaret.
Please don't forget to share the show. We do have over 300 videos over there, so there is the link to the Fearless Morning Show. So please make sure you catch all the replays. Please make sure you share this video. We have a Fearless Morning Show page. We do have Fearless Morning Show apparel, y'all. So we have Fearless Morning Show earrings, necklaces, and bracelets as t-shirts as well. So if you go to livepastcrazy.com under the shop button, we have them over there. And then I do have t-shirts where I talked about, Lynn, I don't know if I told you if you read that last week where I saw the lady being beaten by the man in the car, and me and Courtney followed them and called, the police, and luckily they arrested him. But I am my sister's keeper. So I have those t-shirts and it says I am my sister's keeper on there. So please make sure you check those out. And if you are your sister's keeper, get you one of those shirts. All right, guys, I hope you have an amazing, amazing Thursday. And we will see you here bright and early tomorrow morning at 7:15 a.m. Have a good one. I forgot what I was going to say. I was getting ready to say something else and it went totally out my mind. But that's okay. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you in the morning.
Signing off.